Hello everyone, Agion here, another Steel Division of Normandy 44 replay. Spawned on the south side as the 2nd Infantry, or the Indianhead, we have Current. Spawned on the north side as the 21st Panzer, we have Khulary. I think that's how you pronounce it. I really should just go with the name that first comes to my, or first pronunciation I should say, because I always second guess myself. It looks like we do got a duck tank over here, some infantry, reconnaissance MG. Over here we got multiple MGs, a pack, a reconnaissance, and a couple reconnaissance. So we do have quite a bit of force over here. In comparison, we do only have a couple light vehicles along with a reconnaissance unit. Over here we have a big push forward with a lot of IFVs. A lot of them are reconnaissance carrying IFVs. I believe they're the two-man squad IFVs. So this is a very early game powerful rush. There is a Sherman tank here, and we do also have some Ranger assault. I think those are Rangers. RGR instantly goes down that pack. Holy crap. We do also have a Panzer 35 Hotchkiss. This Sherman does have 9 armor, so none of these units can penetrate the frontal armor at long range. At point blank they can, however. We got a pack, a 57mm pack over here. And this is going to be a straight push through. Currently at 78%. Rolls a miss. Actually, no. Did he actually roll ahead? I wasn't really paying attention. Looks like that IFV did in fact go down. We do got this 222 now rolling on forward. There is some Ranger group Marauders. They do have 8 bazooka shots, 3-man squad, however. We do got another Sherman tank now rolling on forward. His MG is pinned down and being forced back. There is a bazooka group now moving forward. The Sherman tanks really need to start picking away at these IFVs. We do got this tank gun. Initiate a bailout on this 222. Ammo's out also. Bailout basically means permanently decrewed. And there goes that that pack. Well, AT gun. We do got some bazookas being thrown in. He's going to fire and then fall back. Does miss, but does cause some suppression, however. Sherman tank rolling on forward. Note the side armor is only 4. So some of these units can penetrate it, especially if they get in close range. Got a shot lining up, rolls and misses. Bazookas are at close range. Well, these units are at close range. He does take out the Hotchkiss. That is the highest armor penetrating unit. These units should not be able to penetrate the frontal armor of 9. That was actually the best unit from the hit. He must have manually targeted that one. Let's take out another IFV. There's only 3 left. There is a couple bazookas here on retreat. Does take out another IFV. Ammo explosion caused nearby suppression and panic. Especially this one's initiate the fallback procedure. Cannon fires. Misses, but initiates a fallback. We do got some infantry units here. They are all on IFVs, not IFVs, but armored transports for an MG, so there is some fighting capability of those units. But this is a lot of units going down to this rush. And now, while he did gain a bit of a lead in points, it's nothing now. Those points mean nothing. This unit may be spotted by the Ford. Forces a surrender. In fact, this unit is going to rush forward and pass force surrender also. Transmission damage and forces surrender there. This armored transport did in fact go down. Did drop off the unit, however. We do got a number of Panzer Grenadiers now out on the field. They do have Panzerfaust, no, not AT grenades, so they can't fight against vehicles. Not the greatest, however, but they can. You got a mobile pack being deployed. Mobile pack can be quite effective. It does take out that reconnaissance unit. MG42 should, not MG42, 1919 medium machine gun should make short work of these open field squads, force and suppression. You got 2 more medium machine guns over here. These look For some reason I thought they were different. We got a 222 IFV over here, just flying, sending some rounds over this MG, but it's in heavy cover. We'll have no trouble surviving it. Note, bailout means it's unable to fight anymore. There's no crew inside, though it can still soak up a shot or two from your opponent. We got 222 over here, or 221. It is just down to its last 25% of its ammo. Pack loading up a shot. Its accuracy is 6, and compared to the Sherman's or accuracy, so it doesn't exactly have the greatest of accuracy. We do got a AT half track by the US player. It also does have 9 HE, so it is actually quite effective versus armored and infantry targets. Should make short work of this 221. Sherman did spot the reconnaissance unit thanks to this Ranger Marauder group. I think that's what RGR means. Ranger. I'm not really exactly sure. But do you got a flamethrower team in this? If they get them flamethrower range, they will make short work of these units. However, they're staying at max range, and that's a lot of MG fire. He could just fall back behind the building and burn them once they get in the building. Forces pinned. He can move forward now and force a surrender. Let's take out that half track. Ooh, the pack on the half track does manage to take out the Sherman tank. That's actually quite important. We got 2 MGs here. We'll start laying into the Panzer Grenadiers. We got these Grenadiers now moving on forward. There's a flamethrower team. Granted, he is quite outnumbered, so most likely he won't be able to do all too much. As you can see by the boundary, he knows his unit in here, pushing on his front line. You still got this 222 laying into the infantry groups in the houses. But granted, it's not doing all too effective. He will be running out of ammo soon. 9 HE? No wonder he took out those packs so quickly. That's actually a really, like I said, they're IFVs, or infantry fighting vehicles. Packs lining up shot, trying to take out the Hotchkiss. Does get a penetrating hit. Transmission is in fact damaged. Flamethrower group burning these units. Luckily, they initiate a fallback and not stay down, or else he could have forced surrender. I wonder how much ammo does the flamethrower have? Only 60. Sherman's staying nice and back. He's wanting to take out the half track before he starts moving the Sherman. You got this unit. It gets a bounce against 2 armor. Gets a kill there. Wow, that's pretty accurate. Or just 2 lucky hits. Accuracy of 4, so it's not actually that accurate. He's getting some very lucky hits. This MG team may be forced. It's fighting against units in light cover, so it's having trouble applying suppression. This half track does in fact get killed by the Pack 38. The MG team is now pinned down. Battle phase B will initiate in 10 seconds, and seeing how I didn't really see all too much deploying recently, then most likely both of them have saved up quite a bit of credits or tickets, whatever you want to call it, points. It's probably the actual proper term, points. for the next wave. We've got a number of MGs here, so we do got quite a bit of suppression. Pack will take out the 221. Battle phase B has commenced. We do got a mortar half track. We do have this M7 carriage. It is a direct fire version of the priest. I wonder what it's called. I was looking up a list of names that related to this carriage. There was the priest that was named after the British version, the bishop, I think. Then there's also another British variant called the deacon. I think there's one more American version called the disciple, if you see that whole train with a lot of names. And this flamethrower team doing some very good work. And this marauder team has 3 Thompsons, so it can make short work of a lot of infantry squads. In comparison, its range, this is a 200 range right here, which has the bazooka range. Take that about half, and that's the Thompson range. You could move forward and force the surrender on that squad. You got an aircraft, a P-38 or rocket run, laying to these Panzer Grenadiers. And you got a significant amount of reinforcements. Will displace the MG through a lot of guns. That's what to remove the SMG. More guns. I think that's the more gun thing. I'm just trying to think. It sounds like something like TF2 from the engineer. If that don't work, use more gun. Looks like this bazooka team will be forced to pin down. These units are recovering the suppression. Mortar half track does have a range of 1200 in comparison. That is right around to here. So it does have a decent amount of range, especially on the smaller map. I do have a rocket run coming on in, trying to hit the Panzer, well, the Hotchkiss. We'll get some good hits. Will not initiate a kill, however. You got the mortar start laying into this pack upon retreat. Rolls a miss, however. It probably has 1 or 2 more shots before it gets out of range. Nearly gets one there. Initiates a pin down. And now the 2-2 can, using its auto cannon, take it out. Rangers using their Thompsons at close range should make quite a bit of short work against these units, but not actually being all too effective as imagined. We're probably getting some light cover. This back unit, the Ranger support, will get forced back. You got another rocket run coming on in, hitting the Panzer Grenadiers, only taking out one of the models, however. Number of MGs are still alive, causing suppression upon these squads. We got the M7 direct fire carriage firing upon these squads. We do have a SDKFZ 7.2. I think that's a 37 millimeter. Yeah, 37 millimeter. So it's a slower, heavier hitting AA weapon. We got P-38 Lightning coming in for a strafing run, trying to hit that half track. Initiates a fallback. German tank is still alive. This is probably a good time for him to rush forward, trying to get some kills. Oh, that thing has impressive range. What is the range on that? 1,000 meters. Yeah, that's actually about right. Usually AAs have like between 1,200 and 800 meters. But you got another rocket run coming on in. Probably eyeing to hit a Panzer Grenadier unit. Actually hitting the S-232. It's in comparison if you're familiar with the Puma, it's basically a Puma for autocannon. Something you imagine seeing in Company Heroes 1, in fact. You got another rocket run coming on in, trying to hit that half track. Is it open top? He actually doesn't... oh, wait. I can't click on the unit because it's currently in a fallback state. We do have another Sherman tank, a command Sherman. Moving on forward, there is a Panzer Grenadier unit with 3 Panzerfausts available. We got this Sherman tank laying to the 222. It's out of its auto cannon ammo, though I believe it's still in range of this half-track pack. And here we go. The range is 1200. It is open top. Yeah. You got another rocket run coming on in. Rolls a miss on the Sherman tank. There's now 2 AA weapons in the area, so if they get a third, he most likely will completely deny anti-air strikes. You do got an M10 now rolling on out, the medium tank destroyer of the Allies. But we do have more Hotchkiss moving on forward. Command Hotchkiss. We got transmission damage, most likely due to this pack. We got some Ranger support group now laying into the pack. More and more reinforcements coming on in. Battle phase C will commence in approximately 3 minutes. We'll probably start seeing some heavier equipment being deployed by the Germans. E-38 Lightning coming in for another rocket round, trying to hit that pack team. Will initiate a fallback, does not get a kill, but do have an air superiority fighter on the rear. It is a Focke-Wulf 190, so it has some bigger machine guns than the ME-109. Ooh, nice hit by the Pack 43. I see a 22 armor penetration. Yes, there is a Pack 43 88mm. Takes out the Sherman tank. This Wolverine needs to stay clear. E-38 was thinking about going for a rocket run, but the Focke-Wulf 190 said, no, I have a lot of big guns to use against you. It's called left and right arm. I'm sorry. A horrible joke. In this case, probably left and right wing. Ranger support groups are now moving forward. They are, of course, equipped with 2 LMGs compared to 1. Of course, there's 6 members, so they're much easier to take out. You got a number of rocket runs coming on in, hitting these IFVs. Oh, transports actually. This is just 221. I think he actually took out the vehicle in the back. I was like, sure. Put him out, providing some thrust suppression, but most likely this P-38. Oh, it's saying a huge amount of damage. Will in fact get shot down right before I was about ready to exit the map. So that is a very good pickup. You got a command Sherman here. We'll take out the Panzer Grenadier unit. Focke-Wulf 190 running low, a bit low on fuel. He could just retreat it back now, or go in for the one last strafing run. More and more infantry units are being deployed for both sides. Though I think he may be out of MGs to deploy. Granted, he still has a number of them on the field. Middle mounts will slowly force away the Focke-Wulf 190, but not anytime soon. There is quite a bit of bulge here. The tickets are in favor of the Allies, but they're currently ticking in favor of the Axis player. So they're still up for anybody's game. Minor victory in 20 minutes. However, he's actually 1 second behind from a minor victory. 1 second. It says it's 23, 22, 21, 20. Actually, I think these timers are actually a bit off. They don't seem like they're syncing up. It looks like he's just less than a second away from actually getting a minor victory through that means. German tank was taken out by this Pack 38. He's going to strafe it down. It will die to this rocket rounds. We'll get some good hits onto the 232, but however, it does not force a fallback. That's M7 now running low on machine gun ammo. That is probably fine. We also do got some 107mm mortars out on the field. Barraging down. He wants to eye getting his Pack 43 down. He has got it pinned down at the moment, but just recovered for the time being. Does kill off the 222. Let's get a nice hit onto the half track. Wolverine does have a current arm accuracy of 6, so it's much more accurate than a Sherman tank. We got Stoom Pioneers now rolling on 4. They do in fact have a flamethrower, but they do not. They do have MP40s, but bolt action rifles. While the Ranger group has M1 Grands, have a little bit higher rate of fire. Of course, they're down to 4 members, so I'm pretty sure it's about who can get the flame burst off first and cause pin. It's like you've got these half tracks laying into these machine gun groups. You do have a big truck coming forward with an AT gun that's most likely a Pack 43 88mm. We do got another M10 tank destroyer coming on out also. This pack team is down to 1 member. It's currently in open ground. Most likely can come in with a strafing round and kill it off instantly with machine guns. Ooh, we got a Brumbar out on the field. 14 armor, 25 HE. The Storm Panzer Fear Brumbar. And Company Heroes 2, this is probably one of my favorite tanks in the game. A lot of armor, a lot of health, and a very big gun. I think it uses the 105. What weapon does it actually use? It uses a 150. That's bigger. We got surrender of the allied units right here. Tickets are still counting. Actually, it's a 50-50% now. The map is even. We do got this pack team finally being taken out by the Wolverine. This Wolverine starting to move forward. This Pack 43 is now deployed. Looks like the other one was cleaned up. Yeah, you can see the carcass right there. The Storm Panzer Fear Brumbar is a bit slow, but very tanky. You can see it's starting to move forward. Receiving fire from this M7, but the M7 won't be able to take it out. Panzer Grenadiers will definitely get taken out by these Ranger support groups. Looks like the Brumbar is firing upon the M7. Sounds like a great spot for it. He should start firing upon the M1. Granted, it doesn't have enough arm penetration to take it out, but it does have enough to make it panic. Shot fired. We'll initiate a fallback. We got another number of rocket runs coming on forward. Not sure what they got. I think there's a half track that went down. Got another rocket run into this area. Looks like it was largely a miss. Then we do got another Pack 43 being deployed out to the field. Ooh, the Storm Panzer Brumbar went down. I see its carcass right there. As you can see, the side armor was in fact showing to the Pack 43. That's most likely how it went down. The M10 did not have enough armor penetration to take it out. It only has 13 armor penetration versus the 14 armor of the Brumbar. Most likely it was side armor hit from this M1 AT gun. Or this Wolverine over here, side armor hit, like I said. That's a perfect side armor shot. Pack 43 does claim the life of the Sherman command tank. And the field control is in favor of the allied player at 800 tickets. We got a number of infantry units come forward, rifles, rifle leader, which is a 10-man squad. That's very powerful. Rifles and Ranger assault. Looks like the incendiary team of the Student Pioneers is forcing back the Ranger support group. You got the Ranger assault group now moving on forward to take on the Student Pioneers. But we do got some Student Pioneers coming up from the rear. This could force us, the surrender of this Ranger support group is instantly pinned down. Looks like the Ranger assault group does force a surrender over here. However, I think this squad prevents the surrendering. Actually, no, part of the rifle leader actually does prevent the surrendering. Never mind. And none of these trees are now being lit on fire. Now the unit is outside the officer range, but may just be taken out by the flamethrower in general. We got another Student Pioneer group burning the rifle squad. Ooh, a number of infantry squads are reinforcing. Over here we got the M10 now moving forward. At this close range, the 232 may be able to penetrate the armor. In fact, we do got transmission damage. The PaK 43 has a line of sight blocker. Looks like this group perhaps did surrender. And this Ranger support group's down to one member. As we approach the looks like the final parts of the game, the Allied player has sustained a huge advantage in tickets and in field control, has a number of assets still on the field. We haven't seen much air support by the Axis player. We still know he has that Vet 2 Focke-Wulf 190, so he still has that available, but losing all these IFVs, he hasn't really deployed anything heavier than a Hotchkiss. I'm sort of surprised he hasn't called in for well, we do have a King Tiger now coming out on the field. King Tiger, there's nothing on the field that really can take it, but he doesn't have much time. His opponent is currently counting on tickets. He needs to gain a significant advantage now. You got the Focke-Wulf 190 coming in for intercepting. Currently the P-39 is on retreat, but the Focke-Wulf 190 is gaining a little bit ground. He may be able to shoot it down, but does retreat back. King Tiger will take a significant amount of time to get into the front line. We got the various infantry squads moving on forward. Looks like a number of these half-tracks have been taken out by the bazookas. We do have nice intercept of the Focke-Wulf 190 on the P-38, but the P-38 is luckily turning the other direction, but there is now going to be a line of sight, while the Pinter Mounts are starting to provide some suppression for cover. Will in fact take out the P-38. He really does need to take out those P-38s, especially for when he has a King Tiger out. If he loses this King Tiger, it means game over. King Tiger rolling up now. Currently its range is... We'll eventually see a rifle squad first. But there is a very good chance that this Wolverine could get a very good side armor hit. The side armor of the King Tiger is in fact 9, so there's about, I would say, a 60 to 70% chance of penetrating the side armor. The King Tiger has received a frontal armor bounce, not big surprise there. Lining up a shot. Gets an instantly killed. The King Tiger, one shot, never fired a shot of his own. That is definitely the end of the game. Very lucky side armor shot, medium range. I would say that's a 70% chance of penetrating. And looks like my game may have crashed after the end of that. Oh well, this is Agion saying thank you for watching and signing off.